Hey everybody, this is Jim from Cropley's Lawn and Garden Center. What we're going to do today is we're going to transplant some plants. That's one of the things that people have asked about doing. And we've had a lot of people ask about African violets. So I'm going to show you two different ways to do African violets. One of the most important things is African violets don't bloom until they are pot bound. So when you are up potting them, you'd only want to go like an inch, inch and a half bigger than the plant container that it's in now. And what you want to do is African violets do not like to be really wet, and they don't like to be watered with cold water or hot water. So what we typically do is we typically fill a watering can and have the water sit and get to room temperature because again, they do not like to be kept moist. So the first method we're going to do is called a mold method. I got a clay pot, and what you want to do is you want to put a stone in the bottom of that pot like that to cover up the drainage hole so that it always allows drainage and the water doesn't get stuck in there. So what we do is we put some soil in the pot. We're using an African violet soil. And what you want to do is you want to take the pot that you have and set it right in there. One of the most important things is you want to make sure the crown of that is not deeper than it is now. And then what you would do is you would fill around that pot . Pack it in really, really nice. And then what you want to do is you want to lift the pot out, and you've got like a little mold there. And you can see that. I don't want to tip it too much, but you've got the mold of the pot. What you want to do is you want to take the plant, just knock it out. Some places suggest opening the root ball. I do not suggest that. I suggest leaving the root ball intact unless it's really, really cramped in there. And then you just slide that plant right back in the hole that you made. Put a little bit more soil around it. Pack it nice and tight. And you're good to go. The second method is obviously you would put the stone in the bottom of the pot. You would fill the pot with your soil. You would take the plant out of the pot. Now this gets a little trickier because you have to make sure you got the right depth and everything. And then you would fill the pot. And you're good to go. If your African violet is really, really root bound, you might want to just break some of the roots off on the bottom. And that'll allow them to root into the pot. And again, after this, I would just water them a little bit, keep them moist. We're using clay pots. Clay pots are kind of nice for African violets because they do breathe. They allow the water, the moisture to get out of the pot, where a plastic pot holds the moisture. Hopefully this was helpful. And again, we'll see you later. Bye.